Alright, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We're here right where we left off in episode number 4. Let's see what were we doing? We were at a quest for something. Let's go to our journal. The last chapter to complete the quest will fail afterwards. Rest in the hut. The Mongol said that the shield maze that leads to the surface holds many dangers. Before setting off, it will be wise to rest in the village hut as Chief Saul advised. See, where do we rest? Rest?
The spirits guide me.
There's loot right there. Give me.
At your discretion.
Can I just clear? Are we guests here? Have you drawn weapons against us? No. Have you killed us? No. Have you stolen our food? No. You're guests.
I shall not fail. I'm gone.
Well, I see village huts, but I don't know which one to rest in. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwyrm. Yes, that Gwyrm. You no doubt have heard of me if you spend any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city, then. You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you're looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Canabras. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one bar to the next, but the Gwyrm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gwyrm to thank for that. What kind of business proposition, then? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You've no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You are strong, it will be no trouble to you. But I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Canabras elite. 2,000 gold. Why not 10,000 or 100? No, let's not be miserly. Let's say 1,000,000. My initial offer was the king's ransom. You know they've never seen so much gold in your life. It's non-negotiable. I said 1,000. That's my final offer. Well, I'll take it. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. How'd you end up here? For a moment, Horgus's eyes focus on Camellia before his gaze returns to you. Like everyone else, down I went down when the accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall, and I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wandering, and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes, but they turned out to be decent chaps. Frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly of the Mongols, even though they saved your life. Huh. Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horgus Gwyrm speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the Mongols my dagger in exchange for their help, Its handle is worth more than their whole village. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Clear the path to the surface for Horgus.
Follow my steps.
Let's go down this way.
Let's head out.
So there is plenty to do. Plenty to check out around here. Loot. Fish. Don't know what kind of mutated fish. Ew.
Let us be careful.
Vendors allow you to buy weapons, armor, spell scrolls, potions, and other things. Dyra can buy the trophies you brought from the caves and sell something you might need in the adventure that awaits you. For example, potions of cure light wounds. You there, you from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Now, I never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dyra, let's trade. So this is what Dyra has, and this is what I have. Three. I don't really have much worth anything right now, Dyra, so I'm just gonna say no and pass up that opportunity right now. As time passes, your characters become tired and act less effectively. You can see this by the fatigue and exhaustion condition icons on their portraits. This is why they need regular rest. While resting, all characters restore a portion of their lost hit points. Spellcasters also replenish their spells. Rest also helps you get rid of some of the negative condition. Rest takes 8 hours. At least.
I'm gone. Follow my steps.
So that is a dead end. So we can see all this on the map that we're finding here. Let's go back through here.
Let us be careful.
Loot. More mutated fish. We'll take it. Has the mage really collapsed? Yes, it has, my good man.
Tread. I'm gone. Follow my steps.
Well, I would, but I don't know where we're going. We've looked through basically this entire island. Hut for resting. Alright, so we've looked through the entire island. Let's go over here and start resting.
Let us be careful.
Ah, rest. Here we go. We're going to rest 8 hours. I had to find it, but I found it. Alright, so, the messenger returned. The tribes are gathering in the entrance of the maze. Our people have already gone there. I've warned Denevia and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time, there's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Everything's going to plan, but one thing is bothering me. Windowag's gone. You told the truth to the Mongol tribe and revealed the light of heaven despite Windowag's attempts to persuade you otherwise. So we have ruined Windowag's trust. What do you think happened to Windowag? I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her, and she'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she tries to deny it. I'm not gonna be mean to the guy. We're trying to help him. He's trying to help us. All right, let's go. There's no time to lose. Let's go. But before we do, thank you. I was so happy. I forgot to thank you before. You've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the Mongols hope. It's like we're starting to believe that we're worth something now that we have the power of the angels on our side. It won't change anything, of course, but at least you'll help us save the young ones. Hopefully. Let's go through the main gate. The straight road is the shortest. Let's get all of our guys and let's start heading out. So we're going to the caves at the Shield Maze. Alright, here we go. Next chapter. Oh, we got more enemies. We got to deal with formation. Alright.
I'm gone.
Oh, there's the monitor lizard.
Attack! Be careful, everyone.
He's going to attack in 0 seconds. Good. Skinning failed. Oh. Lore check failed. Big thing dies, ruin your life.
Follow my steps.
That's not really a bad idea, though. Mongrels. Hello. I don't like this place. This isn't like the cave we're used to.
Let's head out.
Oh boy, here we go. The tribes are gathering soon. Soon we will attack. How long can we wait? The other tribes haven't turned up yet. We're just going to wait for them. Just another while longer. That's never going to happen, dude. Knowing so, the preparation will take the best part of a day. Let's go take a look in the maze ourselves and see what's what. Squeeze through. You should not give me access to a maze. That's all I'm saying. I'm not good at mazes. Ooh, loot. Some of the stuff we could trade with Daira.
Tread lightly.
Yet another obstacle.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Aim carefully.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
So these are Baphomet cultists and neophyte wizard, neophyte sharpshooter. There's one more friend here.
I'll cut you wide open.
Ow, they're going after her. Going after Camellia. That didn't do too bad. Collect it all and we'll go through our inventory here real quick. So I am a crossbowman. I have something that does 1 to 8 damage. That does 1 to 8. That's the exact same thing that I have. Yeah, it's the exact same thing I have. That does 1 to 10. I'm gonna replace mine with that. A 50-foot range. That's okay. That's the same as well. A card figurine. We could sell those. Item of interest to a craftsman or a collector. A merchant would pay well for it. All right, we'll keep those around. A carved urn. We'll keep that. There's a potion. I'm trying to organize this inventory a little bit. This comma we will put. Who can use a comma? You can. We're gonna give you a comma. I'm gonna put the bow down here. The punching dagger. I'm just gonna put that down here. Rusty horseshoe. That is probably something. Yeah, an item of interest to a craftsman or a collector. Edible moss. Cooking ingredient. You can use it to cook something while resting. And gems. Pearl. That's probably something that craftsmen will want. Does everyone have some sort of armor? Yeah, what do I have? I have studded leather, which is 3 armor class. That's 2, so that's useless to me. I'm just gonna drop it. That's also dropping or encumbering. That's a lot more than I thought. Skull of inflict light wounds. Copper ring. Coal. Bottle of oil. Wooden mug. That's an ingredient. We'll put those. Move ingredients up here. Flail. I don't really think we need that. I'm going to throw all the rest. Masterwork dagger. We're going to drop that. It's good. It's good. Alright. Little inventory cleanup. Never hurt anyone. Alright, let's... Oh, there's another loot. Pick the lock. We have a 90% chance of doing that.
This one was beyond me.
Really? Alright, break the lock. You can attempt to open any locked chest by either picking the lock with a trickery skill or breaking it open with brute force. No checks are required to break open the chest, but it will take some time. Some of the contents will be broken in the process and lose some of their value. Oh, so that's what you're missing out on. Magical crafts. We'll collect those, but we don't need that. Just leave it in there.